story I'm telling you isn't very new, just about a man who messed with a Jew. You all know what happened, it's history. You mess with a Jew, you swing from a tree. Once there was a king called Achashverosh of many Medinas. He was the Rosh. One day their king hat zu sich getracht. Als a party wird haben gemacht. Und alle Männer weiten, alles ist bezahlt. Even the minors, accompanied by an adult, stoppt sich an wie als was jeder will. Zufriedenstellen alle Männer ist gewinnt sein Ziel. Ruft euch aus der Simche, fangt sich an als Eger ach und endigt sich a Woche später, Punkt in Mitternacht. Und zu gehen, Jüdel gibt's da Schnapsel rein. Trinkt es euch und sagt, macht dem zweiten fein. Keilem, keilem, scheunim, Kiyad HaMelech Kor, was jeder will sich kein Sachspor. Adeloi Yoda Shen Mekayim Given Chabt him on a Mishigas, will sein Vashti Zen. Leharois Es Yofyo, that's the way they put it. Bekeser Malchus, nothing else with it. Chabt hier on die Frumkeit, sie will zu ihm nicht gehen. Hakt ihr auf dem Kopf und jetzt der König ist allein. The order was out, the man rules over the dame, and in every house in the kingdom it better be the same. Sucht jetzt Pfarrer Bible, soll sein ein neuestes Fein. He didn't use a shotgun, he just took him to his home. A Miss Persia contest for his own pleasure, Esther beat them all by a very far measure. Every contestant he did scream, but of them all she became the queen. You can read all about it in the king's books. The gallows were the last place you could see the cooks. Mordechai heard their plot to poison the king. For the good of the Jews he decided to sing. Haman is gewesen a ganz feiner Mensch, hat Kämel gedacht und Kämel mit gebencht. The king made him a big shot and he was tickled pink. You had to bow to him else you'd end up in the clink. He even expected it from Mordechai the sage, and when he didn't bow, he flew into a rage. He went to the king and he offered him gold, 10,000 for the Jews, and the king said sold. Esther heard the plot. Haman was trying to swing and told Mordechai, I can't do a darn thing, because to see the king there's one condition, the hardest thing to get. You need his permission, cause anyone who walks into his room without being called in just sealed his doom. So how do you expect me to save the Jews? Oh, Mordechai, me you've got to excuse. Mordechai told her, don't be such a knacker, cause Rebbe Behatzola Yamod mi Mokem Acher. No excuses, don't be such a prude. Diplomatic immunity will do you no good. Esther replied, okay, I will try. It's my only chance, do or die. I'll go to the king with my charm of the past. Just get the Jews together, pray for me and fast. She went to the king, everything came out right. He stuck out his scepter, Esther to invite. She went right in, and he said, say, tell me what you want, and you'll get it today. She answered, all I want is you to come to my party today. With that man, come on. All she said at the party was, come again to my party tomorrow, and I'll tell you then. Haman started home full of glee when he saw Mordechai. It turned to misery. He went home and asked his wife what to do. She said, build a gallows and tomorrow he'll be through. That night the king just couldn't sleep. He read his diary. He felt like a creep. He realized that he didn't repay Mordechai for saving the day. Haman was just coming in to tell the king that to hang Mordechai is just the right thing. The king asked him, pray me tell, what do you do to a man the king likes well? Haman thought, who else is there but me that the king would like to honor with all finery? He told him everything that he should do. The king said, do so to Mordecai the Jew. He didn't have very much of a brayer, but to listen to the king's gezerah. He only hoped he wouldn't meet any friends walking on the street. Haman's daughter saw them from the kitchen, garbage at him she started pitching. She threw so far you wouldn't think she'd reach him. She threw so much he was batel b'shishim. When she realized that Mordecai was the one sitting on the horse instead of Haman, she went out the window. And how Haman's troubles were piling up now. They came for the party Haman took all. He went thinking it'll be a ball. He didn't realize this was the end. To the gallows him they're gonna send. The king asked Esther, what do you need? She answered, for my own people I plead. He wants to get rid of everyone. Who is that? And she said, Haman. The king walked out and Haman was turning red. He came back in, found Haman on the bed. The king said, can't I leave you alone with Esther in one room without a chaperone? Just then Chavona started to say, there's a tree in Haman's yard. I saw it today. He put it there to hang Mordecai. The king said, hang Haman up to die. The rest of the Megillah you just can't compare with what we learned today. Up until here, live and learn, that's what you're doing today. So listen to me folks, to what I've got to say. This is a warning to you, Haman's on the loose. Don't mess with no Jew, don't put your head into a noose. The moral of the story, you're blind if you can't tell. You mess with the Jew and you'll go to